An air and sea search is continuing for possible survivors of the Edmund Fitzgerald, a 729-foot ore carrier, which apparently broke apart and sunk last night on Lake Superior. The ship and its 29-man crew vanished in a storm with 80-mile-an-hour winds and wave heights up to 25 feet.
Chippewa down on the big lake they call Gitchigoonie. Lake is sad, never gives up her dead when the skies in November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As big freighters go, she was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned. Concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms, they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they were feeling? Tattletale sound as the waves broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, was the witch in November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing in the rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When summertime came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya." At 7 p.m. the main hatchway came in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, they had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when the lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn minutes to hours? The searchers all say they had made Whitefish Bay, and they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized, they might have broke deep into water. And all that remains are the faces and the names and the wives and sons and the daughters. Lake Huron, Roman Superior sings in the rooms of our ice-water mansion. Old Michigan sees like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send. And the animals all cool as the mariners all know when the gales of November remember. Time Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed the ring 29 times. Preached man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down to the big lake they call the Gale. Superior, they say, it never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
Michael Armagast, age 37, Iron River, Wisconsin. Fred Beecher, 56, Superior, Wisconsin. Edward Binden, 47, Fairport Harbor, Ohio. Thomas Bergeson, 41, Duluth, Minnesota. Oliver Champol, 41, Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. Nolan Church, 55, Silver Bay, Minnesota. Ransom Cundy, 53, Superior, Wisconsin. Thomas Edwards, 50, Oregon, Ohio. Russell Haskell, 40, Millburg, Ohio. George Hall, 60, Cabot, Pennsylvania. Bruce Hudson, 22, North Olmsted, Ohio. Alan Kalman, 43, the second cook, Washburn, Wisconsin. Gordon McMillan, 30, Clearwater, Florida. Joe Mazos, 59, Ashland, Wisconsin. John McCarthy, 62, Bay Village, Ohio. Ernest McSorley, our captain, 63, Spencerville, Ontario, via Toledo. Eugene O'Brien, 50, Toledo, Ohio. Carl Peckall, 20, Ashtabula, Ohio. He was the youngest. Joe Poviak, 59, Bradenton, Florida. James Pratt, 44, Lakewood, Ohio. Robert Rafferty, the cook, 62, Toledo, Ohio. Paul Ripa, 22, Ashtabula, Ohio. John Simmons, 63, Ashland, Wisconsin. William Spangler, 59, Toledo, Ohio. Mark Thomas, 21, Richmond Heights, Ohio. Dave Weiss, 22, Agora, California. Blaine Wilhelm, 52, Moquaw, Wisconsin. Thomas Benson, 23, St. Joseph, Michigan. One extra ring this year. Gordon Lightfoot, Toronto, Canada. Thank you so much for being here. You make this a special place. Please enjoy some food.